Hi, welcome once again to Learn News. Today's tutorial is going to be a different one. It's going to be a new series on AWS. AWS, or basically Amazon Web Service, is a cloud computing service that is provided by Amazon. In AWS, different various types of services are provided, either to compute, either to store, or in the form of a database, or various other utility applications and services. First of all, what I'm going to discuss today is creation of an EC2 instance by showing you the how we are going to log into the AWS portal, and on the basis of that, how we are logging into the EC2 server. Let's quickly come on to that one portion. What is AWS? I have covered. So let me open the console, aws.amazon.com, and here I have to sign into the console. It's a very comprehensive, it's a beautiful tutorial that are already present in AWS, where you can see how to create an EC2 instance and log into that one, but I'm still going to show you in a simplified way. Let's sign into the console. Yeah, in the sign I'm not covering anything about how we are creating an AWS account, but there are two ways where you can log into the account after, or log into your console after your account is created, either as a root user or an IAM user, means identity and access management. This feature provides one of the root users. Suppose, say, I am a root user. I want certain group of people to access to this particular server. Then I would be creating a particular group and providing access to those members on the basis of a group name. Okay, so since I'm a root user, I'm going to use my own identity here. Okay, yes, after giving the password, I will be guided to the console. Well, this is the landing dashboard of AWS, where you will be able to see different various types of services that is provided over here. Here, in terms of compute, you will be able to see EC2, Lightsail, Lambda, Batch, Elastic Beanstalk, and various other. In terms of containers, also storage, database, in which RDS and DynamoDB is very famous. Migration and networking instances as well for blockchain, and for security, identity and compliance, and here application integration. Many more modules you can venture out over here. What I'm going to do is I will be coming over. You can either search it, or you can come directly over here under compute section. Here it is EC2. I will click on EC2, and you will see here that there are multiple things, multiple configurations are present over here, either Elastic IP, what all resources that I have in this Asia Pacific Mumbai region. Okay, well, let me come on to here instances. You have to go here, and in instances I already have one of the EC2 instance which is currently stopped, but for you all I'm going to launch one instance more. I'm going to create it. Just follow the steps. As I am going to go search for Ubuntu over here. I will take this free tier one, free tier eligible. I will take this one, and you have to select this default one, and unless you want something more of a higher capacities, there are many other options that are present. Since it's only a demo purpose, I'm going to use the one that is auto selected over here. And here you can create an IAM role for this particular EC2 instance for which you are creating, but I'm not going to touch anything as of now. Now add storage. Default S3 bucket will be provided. It's not S3, it's rather Elastic Blob Storage. that is provided, EBS volume that is provided by default, 8 GB will be provided to you. Now you are adding a tag. Let's add a tag. Say key name is EC2 and my key name is my EC2 instance 1. My EC2 instance 1. Security group. Selecting an existing security group, let us select this one for security purpose. Review and launch. Let's launch it. Okay, we are choosing an existing one. This is a key value pair. On the basis of key value pair, you will be able to log into the system EC2 server. Okay, let's launch it. Now you will be able to see the logs, view the logs of the launching instance. The instance state will be in pending state, and the status check will be in initializing. It will give when it will go for a 2x2 checks, then only our server will be ready for use. It is initializing still. Meanwhile, I can show you the IP version 4 of this, the public IP and the private IP of this machine, of this EC2 instance. Well, let me refresh it once again. These are the DNS and the IP that you are going to expose it to the outer world in case you are going to host any of the applications. Let us quickly refresh it once again. Okay, once it is initializing, let us try to connect it. Yes, you have to SSH it. There are 3 types of connectivity which you can establish, either a standalone SSH client or a session manager, or with a EC2 instance, that is a browser based SSH connectivity. What I'm going to do is go to downloads. Let's go do one thing. Let's copy this one, which I haven't last time. Let's quickly copy it, close it, go to downloads, and over here I will open git bash, and in git bash I'm going to hit this SSH command, and yeah, we are into our server. Let us do one of the kernel versions and all, many things you can do. So meanwhile, let's try to install Java in this one. First of all, what you have to do is sudo apt get update. We are going to update the kernel, and we're going to update Ubuntu or any other packages that are present for Ubuntu in our EC2 instance. Yeah, the update is done, and sudo apt get install default JRE. We are installing JRE in this EC2 instance. It's working on it, and installation is in progress. Setting up all the library files. Let's check a version. Here. OpenJDK version 11. Well, in this way you are going to install the EC2 instance. You are basically doing nothing, just playing with the mouse button for a while, and your EC2 instance is up and ready within minutes. So in this way you are basically creating an EC2 instance. Is very simple, it's very easy. Hope you like it. We'll be coming back with another tutorials on how we are hosting a Java based project, rather Spring Boot application in our EC2 instance, and you will be able to access the application along with the REST URL endpoints. Hope you are liking Learn News. Hope you liked this tutorial for today. Hope I'm making sensible videos to you. My approach is correct. Waiting for your suggestions. Meanwhile, please like my channel, subscribe to it, like my videos to encourage me in order to make more further tutorial videos on this. I basically try to go for a very simplistic model without any fashions and colors. Hope you're liking it. Hope you're liking the content. Thank you. Thanks all.